So MVP's going to be able to move out and do some pretty aggressive action. He's got double-digit battlecruisers at this point, probably 10 if not more. So they're going to be able to go out there and rip almost anything to pieces. They can even almost fight Goliath toe-to-toe. They might want to back off a little bit, doing some Yamato guns, I think on the dropships. Back up a little bit here, putting on the tanks, sieging them up so they can fight against Goliath. Huge amount of Goliath's going to come in over, baby. He's going to be able to try and attack these battlecruisers. Already picking a couple of them off. One battlecruiser already goes down. Huge amount of Goliath down there on the ground. BaBy doing a pretty good job actually fighting back at this point. Another battlecruiser going to go down. So that's, of course, the danger of the huge Goliath number down there. I actually feel like I'm actually casting now. Not enough tanks on the ground for MVP to fight back those Goliaths. He has to be really careful. Really has to conserve his battlecruisers. Really has to make sure, because if his battlecruisers go down, that's it. It's pretty much it for him. He's still kind of economically behind. Has weapons 3 on the battlecruisers. Yeah, has weapons 3 on the battlecruisers now. As soon as he gets armor 3, he's going to be. He's going to have a pretty powerful fleet, but still wants to be really careful to keep it alive. MVP has a little bit of mining at the upper left. At a minute, only no other mining really for him. BaBy mining at the 6 and the 12. Probably has some limited resources. Yeah, bottom right position and the minute only maybe a little bit. Yeah, okay, maybe not really. Not anymore. Well, still, maybe in economically speaking, a better position is going to be able to produce. And I actually like his tactic that he didn't go for any attack, so he just skipped up. And not wasting his minerals, just getting a bunch of Goliaths and fighting back that way just with a huge ground army. He's doing a pretty good job as long as he keeps them in good position. And fights in a position that's not advantageous to the battlecruisers, basically. He's going to be in a good position. And the thing is that battlecruisers are not like carriers. This map is better for carriers, I feel. More positions for them to abuse. But the battlecruisers are not as much. Goliaths can pretty much engage battlecruisers almost anywhere on this map, while carriers can kind of get away with it a little bit. Carriers can kind of, force the Goliaths to focus on the interceptors. So MVP at the very is going to go down there at 6 o'clock, knows that he has to try to fight an economic battle, has to pick up a base of his own. BaBy's still with a huge amount of Goliaths out there, probably getting some armor on his ground troops as well. I'm hungry for pizza. I am hungry for pizza. That was me with my pizza in my mouth saying, I am hungry for pizza. And beer. Oh God. You're still sitting there. Oh, sweet nectar of life. Sweet nectar of giving. So, if he's actually apparently going to pick up at 6 o'clock for himself, I think he forced the full, might have even destroyed a command center. Trying to do the save at 12 o'clock. But BaBy's still holding steady, has some Goliaths coming in there. Yeah, he's going to be able to pick off those tanks, but meanwhile, tanks on the high ridge as well. At the very least, the commanders are not going to be able to go down. Not going to plant itself down there. BaBy's going to be able to hold the 12 o'clock for a while. But he's going to want some more. He has still a huge amount of dropships out there. Well, MVP doesn't really have that much. He's been focusing, meanwhile, on a battlecruiser fleet. He's going to be able to pick off at 6 o'clock, though, some money there. So he's fighting back. Good boy. Pat on head. Pat on head. Do take a pat on the head. Who did MVP have in his group again? Was it free? Christ, I do not remember. Memory's bad. I'm like, I'm off work. And the minute I come off work, I go out, get a pizza, come here, sit down, put a beer in my hand, microphone in the other end, start commentating this game. Maybe we can a little nervous. I mean, mine's going off. But BaBy's still overall, see here. He's had a strong economy for a while, but unfortunately those battlecruisers are really starting to become a pain in his neck. MVP not really mining much at the 6, so BaBy's going to try to take this back. Just has to be very careful of this battlecruiser. Picking off the command center would help, but more tanks coming from the north. Problem for MVP is I think those carriers are pretty much the only thing he has. If he loses the entire carrier fleet, he's not going to have much. He has a bunch of tanks on the ground, but if he loses the carrier fleet, that's going to be it. He's not going to be able to get back into this, so he has to be very careful to avoid those Goliaths as much as possible. BaBy still has the 12 o'clock. Going to drop on top of the 6. Fighting back, fighting back. I need. Wow, this pizza's stronger than I remember. It kind of burns the throat a little. Need more sippage. Also, MVP really hasn't been using that Yamato gun that much because there's the problem with the delay. There you go, Yamato gun. Bam. Bam. Did he aim 2 Yamato guns at once and go dang? Bam. bunch of tanks going down, and of course, that was BaBy's biggest defense against MVP's tanks. So MVP's gonna go in there with even more tanks, and he's like, I'm in your base now. Your base belong to us. I are in your base stealing your minerals. I can have cheeseburger? No. Oh man, Commander almost going down. Goliath's still in there, getting some shots off. Yes, yes, take it down. Take it down. Take it. Oh, come. Oh, clutch. That might burn down though. So, repair. 10 on that. Less than 10. Oh yeah, it's gonna burn down. Sorry, dude. Kablamo. I like this game. And I'm thanking God that I'm not actually commentating it. Not really. That'd be kind of nuts. For those of you curious about my site, it's pretty much a random thing. I'm going to have reviews. First review I'm going to do is I'm going to review my favorite band all time. Kind of obscure, so it might be enjoyable for you guys. I'm going to have a podcast that's going to basically be about whatever, topic of the day, which might be whatever the hell I feel like. I'm actually going to go out there and look for some co-casters because, Nuke's busy, some of my friends are busy. Yeah, basically don't have a guy that I can, basically call up like, okay, podcasts every other week or whatever, Nothing like that. And if some of you guys can tell me how to podcast properly off of Skype, that'd be nice. Pretty much everything I have lags, so that's annoying. Best thing I found so far is just one guy records his own voice off Audacity, the other guy records his own voice off Audacity. And the BaBy's starting to move around a little bit with his tanks, so his upper left hand. Not really much mining going on there, but hey, go do some damage. Yay. Still has a 12 to mine. MVP, meanwhile, still has no mining at the 6, I think. So BaBy in an okay position. Lost a lot of tanks, which you can't afford. So, he's actually deciding to move across the map. Do some damage on the north side. Focus over there. One piece still at the south side. He's gonna float up a commander. Hey, is he gonna float it up all the way to the upper left hand? Like there are maybe 1,000. Well, it can be maybe 500 minerals over there, but we can take advantage of that, right? So finally, some first-person viewage. It's really amazing these guys can play for this long, keep almost the same speed. It's nuts. I'm actually surprised none of these guys are sweating as much as I would expect them to. Okay, MVP finally mining at the 6, and a huge amount of tanks. No Goliath for sure just so he's trusting to their defenses go to the turrets and the battle cruisers. Here's a question. Is BaBy really trying to pick up the upper left hand? There's nothing. Is there any minerals there? I don't think there's anything really there. I think there's one mineral patch with almost nothing in it. So I think that command server might be everything. I think that at this point these guys are pretty much just fighting for the 12 and the 6. Each player's mining off one base. MVP critically. Repairing. Okay, those are very annoying clicking sounds I'm making right there. I'm not going to do it anymore. Hey, commander, foot's up, and there's a turret there. So, pick off the turret if you want to have a shot. Obviously, first position MVP. And this is what we know he knows. Going to go to the lower right-hand spot. There's really no mining except for gas going there. So actually, this could be already critical as well. Just pick off that itty-bitty little bit of gas that's coming in as well. So that's what these guys might have, if nothing else, an excess of gas at this point and no minerals to speak of. BaBy doing a good job of keeping his army together. Dropships cleared up this 6 was. Yeah, wow, mean amount of Goliaths out there. Not as many tanks, but he knows that if he takes out those battle cruisers, he's gonna be in good position. He just needs to catch him up guard. Like right now would be a perfect time to engage with battle cruisers. They're out there in the open, flying back right now, but out there in the open with no tank support. Perfect time. Catch him in there. Of course, BaBy could end this entire thing with one huge drop. He is floating to the upper left hand. Oh man, depleted Vespian Geyser, but I'm trying to take these itty bitty few minerals that are there. Something, I guess. Moving around this entire force a little bit though across the map, not really using them in any way. MVP pretty much just